Okay. Okay, right, guys. So in the last week, okay, so the two sessions was happened on your Oracle, okay, DBMS, okay. The the first session we started on 17.6, okay. The basic terms of DBMS, okay, we discussed in the last class, okay. So what is data and what is information, what is databases, what is DBMS, and what are the data storages we have here, okay. So these are the three types of data storages. And later we discuss the problems of the books and papers, and later we discuss on flat files, what kind of problems we have in the flat files. And after that, the DBMS, how to use this. Okay, up to there we discuss here. So in flat files, so many drawbacks we have here. Okay, the main drawbacks we discussed in the last class. Okay, redundancy problem as well as inconsistency, data retrieval, integrity, security, and indexing problems. And those problems, how we was faced in your flat files that we discussed in the last session. And after that, the DBMS, how to overcome those things and what are the problems we discussed in your flat files and books and papers. So to overcome those problems, the people was introduced to one concept, and the concept is called as what now? DBMS. Okay, now? Right. And in this DBMS, we discuss what is DBMS and DBMS through what we can do. So what kind of operations we can do with this software, okay? And what is database? And the most important point we discussed in the last class, types of databases and how many types of databases we have, okay, in real world. And we said here two types of databases we have it here, OLTP and OLAP. And TP we said it's online transactions purpose. So nowadays, everything is an online application through we perform our operations, and everything is an online transactions, yes or no? So every online transaction, what we perform, that every transactional information will be saved and stored under TPs, okay? So, and these databases, especially we are using to interacting with your applications like Java application, .NET applications, PHP applications, yes or no? So with that applications, these databases are integrated and to save your day-to-day transactional data. Okay, and this is using for the business should be running business. That means the organizations should be work. Okay, we can't say I stop my works. Okay, it was 24/7. So that kind of transactions data we are saved under TPs, and on TPs we can perform some live operations we called data insertion, data modification, data deletion, and very small amount of data we can select. And why I'm saying very small means, I said one example to you. If you go to ATM machine, so when you want to need the last current, okay, last 5 transaction or 10 transaction data we are getting from ATM machine. So it's a small amount of data I can fetch, I can read from using of what now? TPs, but I can't fetch the large amount of data from TP. So I was given some examples of TP databases here and database softwares which present we are using in our real life, okay? And one example I discussed banking and customer application, and it was doing day one so many transactions, but every transaction data we can save under OLTPs, okay? And this is a day-to-day transaction information we said, and later we said what now? OLAPs. And these databases we are using for what now? Historical data. Otherwise, the big data manipulations, big data storages, we can go to use this. And in this, we can perform only select. Okay, up to here, we discuss, and the best examples of AP was called as what now? Data warehouse. Okay, right. And now, after that, I was given a small diagram in between AP and, okay, so what we called TP. So let me come out and see this, a small diagram. I just recall this diagram once again. Okay, now, so these are apps here and users. And nowadays we are using so many different types of apps like IRCTC, okay, like any Book My Show, okay, any kind of Flipkart, Amazon. So this kind of any app you can use to do your transaction, okay, and banking applications, yes or no. but user is going to be performing the apps, okay, using apps to perform their transaction. That every app through day by day, how many transactions the users perform, every transaction we save under TPs. Okay, now? And what we said once OLTP, suppose this database capacity was gigabytes, GBs are there for this capacity, then I can manage this data up to GBs. Okay, now, so I can maintain GBs. Suppose more than that, then what we said means the data will be transferred to APs. And APs are maybe terabytes, petabytes, exabytes, it may be. Okay, so this kind of memories are using by APs. And how to transferring this data from TP to AP means we are using some ETL tools. And the ETL stands for, we said, extractor, transfer, and loading. And so many tools we have in real time for transformation of TP to AP, like Informatica tools we are using, SSIS, the SQL Server, integration services, and it is called as MSBI also we call. That's called Microsoft Business Intelligence we call. And Power BIs are there, okay. So Apache, Airflows, yes or no? So Apache, okay, what we said, Nifi, yes, so many ETL tools we have it here to use by people to transfer TP to AP. And here one point, okay, you just remember guys here, what is that point here? So your TP source, if anybody asks you, so what is my TP source? Okay, so that means TP, for this TP purpose, data is coming from where it is an application. So that means OLTP database source means what now? From where it was come, that is called a source. And where we can save, that is called a destination. Yes or no? So OLTP database source is what now? Applications. Every front-end application, every UI form is the source of OLTP database. Because of reason, the data is coming from this apps. So this apps through data is coming and saving here in this. So that means that TP source is app, then AP source is what now? TP. Okay, OLAP database source is OLTP. OLTP database source is application. Because application through whatever the data was produced, the data we saved into TP. And from TP, data we are transferred to AP. That means AP source is TP. TP source is application. Understand now? Yes. So this is up to here we discussed in the last class, right? Yes or no? Yes. And after that, we will see some kind of DBMS softwares are there. That means by the 1960s, 1950s and 1960s, how many types of DBMS softwares and DBMS software, how it was enhanced here. Okay, so that we will discuss. Okay, now, so DBMS in this software, again, they have three types of models we have. The first one we called as here, hierarchical model. So that is called as a hierarchical database management systems. Okay, so management system, and we called as HDBMS we called. Okay, this is first DBMS software. Okay, and in this software, what is the example tool of software means? The example software here. Okay, what the people was using in this means they're using IMS software. What is the software name here? IMS. So this is example software or example tool for your hierarchical database management system. Here IMS stands for, okay, information management systems. Information management systems. Okay, this is what the first software in this model. So DBMS first software. What is your DBMS first software? IMS software. But guys, here in this hierarchical database management systems, they have so many drawbacks. Okay, data retrieval problem, security problem, yes or no, data redundancy problems also they face in this hierarchical. And after that, it was introducing the next model, okay, it extension model of your hierarchical, that is called a network database management systems. Network database management systems. And this is we called as your NDBMS we called. Okay, in this NDBMS, which software the people was using in this model? So the software name is IDBMS software. The software name is IDBMS software. Here IDBMS stands for integrated. So integrated database management systems. Integrated database management systems. Okay, no? So this is the software of networks. But the problem is what now, guys, here, these two models present. There is a outdated models, because in networks model also, we find out so many drawbacks in this. So hierarchical and networks both are having some drawbacks. That's why the people, these two models are we called as these two, okay, models are outdated in real time. Outdated models. Okay. So present, there is no industry and organization, okay, which was using what now? These two hierarchical and networks. And to overcome these two models problems, the people was introducing the very popular model in real time. So that is what we called as here relational. What is that? Database. So management system. So this is my, okay, the very popular database model and database softwares we are using in our real time. So relational database management systems, we called as RDBMS, we called, okay. But in this guys here, again, in this category, the people was again two types of the systems will be there here. The two types of softwares are there in this. And in this first one, we called as, okay, object relational, okay. So database management systems, okay, shortcut I'm writing DBMS, and we said ORDBMS, ORDBMS. This is the first thing in relational model. Okay, now in relational model, what is my first thing is the object relational, or else we can say ORDBMS. Okay, so and in this model, can you come out and see? So in this model, how the data can be saved means that the object relational database management systems, okay, the data can be saved in the format of what now? Table. Okay, so any relational database management systems, okay, or softwares, how the data can be organized. It means that the data can be organized in the form of what now? Tables format. Okay, so that's why I can say, so here data can be stored in which format means a table format. Okay, which format? A table format. A table can be defined here. A table is nothing but what you say. It's a collection of rows and columns. It's a collection of rows and columns. Okay, so in that way, it will be saved. And here in object relational databases, okay, these databases are completely depends on SQL language. Okay, now, so what I'm saying here, so these databases are completely, okay, so these databases are complete, depends on, okay, depends on what now? SQL. SQL means structure query language. So RDBMS or object relational databases always the complete, these databases are complete depends on SQL. So it means what, sir? It means what, sir? Means these databases when I want to use, or else I need to interact to these databases, compulsory I can communicate with my what? SQL. So with the help of SQL language only, I can work on that. Otherwise, I can communicate to that. So without SQL language, with these databases, we never communicate. So that's why it's completely depends on what now? SQL. And what are those example softwares? Okay, the example softwares are, which was comes under object relational database management systems. Okay, we called as what now? Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, DBase, okay, DB2, Sybase, okay, Informix, okay, Informix, Ingres, Ingres, and we can say Teradata, okay. we can say MaxDB, okay, etc. So these many softwares we have here, which was comes under object relational database management systems. Okay, now, so these are example softwares. So which kind of softwares which was comes under ORDBMS means Oracle is one of the software in my ORDBMS and SQL Server, and also MySQL, DB2, Sybase, Informix, Ingres, Teradata, MaxDB, PostgreSQLs. So these are all comes under which category, guys? Object relational softwares. Okay, now this is one part. And the second type was there in this, okay, and that is called as here object-oriented object-oriented database management system, and we called as OODBMS. Okay, so object-oriented databases. Okay, these are another type of database softwares here in relational. But in this databases, data how can be say means your data can be stored. Okay, in which format means in objects format. Which formats here? Objects format. Okay, and these databases are completely, it depends on, okay, it was complete depends on which concept means that the concept is which concept, guys? Here OOPS concept, object oriented programming languages. So it depends on OOPS and it doesn't depends on SQL. Okay, so these databases cannot depend on SQL, so that's why, and though, so that we can say OODBMS are called as, nowadays listen, guys. What is that? No SQL databases. Can you listen, anybody? No SQL? In market, there are two types of database. One is SQL depends databases. One is no SQL. So that means object-oriented databases. Okay, with this databases, if I want to integrate, I want to work on that, I want to communicate to that. So I can't use what now? SQL. Your SQL is not supporting here. Then how I can communicate with these databases means I'm using what? OOPS concepts. Okay, and so now here, what is the example softwares of OODBMS? Means nowadays you listen very famous. Okay, what is that? What is that? MongoDB. MongoDB is called as a NoSQL databases. And one more database we listen that is called as what now? Cassandra. Okay, what is the database here? Cassandra. Okay, so MongoDB, Cassandra, these are called as the best softwares in object-oriented databases. Okay, so now that means finally the conclusion here, observe. So in our RDBMS model, in my relational database model, again we have here two types of databases. One is completely depends on SQL language, and SQL language basis we can go to interact, perform our operations. That is one type of databases. And second type is called as what now? Object-oriented databases also there. But these databases, when I interact, work on that, your SQL language will never support here. Okay, so that's but what it can support and how I can go to organize my data, how I can process my data, how I can store my data means by using of what concept? OOPS. In OOPS concept, I think all of you know in Java, .NET, Python, yes or no? Do you have a OOPS now? What kind of features are there in OOPS? Class, object, encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction. Understand now? So based on these features, data can be stored, data can be processed, data can be manipulated, data can be shared. So that kind of activities are those people will do who are working on object-oriented databases. Like this, they're using MongoDB softwares, they're using Cassandra softwares. Okay, now? So these database, MongoDB databases, Cassandra databases are never work on SQL language. These are working on what now? OOPS. Okay, so nowadays so many people have a doubt. Sir, what is the differences between SQL database, no SQL database? Now understand na? Understand na? SQL databases are what? Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL. These are all depends on SQL. And MongoDB, Cassandra, these depends on NoSQL. Now tell me, now you get a clarity. What we are learning here, Oracle. Oracle comes under object relational, object oriented, object relational. So that means we need what? SQL. So that means complete Oracle, which we are learning in these courses. Okay, on that Oracle database, whatever we perform, that transactions, activities, operations, everything we can perform by using of what now? SQL language. Okay, now? So here we are learning along with Oracle, we are learning SQL language. With the help of SQL language, how can you integrate it with your Oracle applications? By using of SQL language, how to integrate it with your Oracle applications. So that we are learning. So object oriented, so you don't want it here. Object oriented, only those people learning, there's a separation people. MongoDB, Cassandra, these kind of softwares, when they want to learn, they will learning that was. But the object oriented is not our part. Our part is what now? Object relational. Okay, this is before you want to start Oracle, should have some clarity what you are learning, what is your Oracle database. It's a SQL dependency, it's a NoSQL dependency. So this is, you should have a clarity. Okay, and later, if anybody asks you, your friend or any other person, what is your Oracle? Yes, my Oracle is an object relational. What you are using Oracle to work on? SQL language I'm using. What is MongoDB? MongoDB is not a NoSQL database. What we are using? OOPS concept usage for data storage purpose, data manipulation process and sharing. But in Oracle, data storage, manipulations, processing, sharing purpose, we are using SQL language. Got it the clarity? So now I'm asking one question. What is differences between Oracle and MongoDB? Both are same or both are different? Both are different. Okay. So many people have some little bit confusion. So MongoDB, Oracle, both are same. Okay. So I hope that the confusion was avoided. Yes or no? So both are not a same. Both are different. Okay, na? Right. So this is the information about your the DBMS software enhancements, how and which model present we are using in the world. So which model we are using present in the world? Relational model. In relational model, how many types? 2 types, object relationals and object oriented. Okay, and these are the very, 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 very famous database tools and database models in real time. Understand now? And now we will learn it. The next topic, the topic number what? 2. Now we will see in this what we are learning here. Oracle is learning, but here observe very important point. Oracle is different. SQL Server is different. MySQL is different. Remember, Oracle SQL different. SQL Server SQL different. MySQL SQL different. So all databases are having different features, different syntaxes, specifications, rules, and characteristics, all are different. And so many people asking, sir, can I Oracle and MySQL both are same? No, both are comes under object relational only, but different. Can you tell me guys here? Java.NET, both are same? No, but both are called as a procedural languages. Both are called as a pure object-oriented programming languages. Okay, na? But Oracle, so what we can say, Java is a different. It's a, and database .NET is a different. So .NET Java, maybe both are having same concepts. Okay, Java people learning arrays. .NET people also learning arrays. Java people learning OOPS. .NET people also learning OOPS. Java people learning exception handlings. .NET people also learning exception handling. Java people learning constructors. These people also learning constructors. So almost both are having same concepts. What a Java student is learning in Java, the same concepts learning by .NET in .NET technology. But it means that both are having same concepts means both are same? No. So both are have same concepts, but way of implementation is different. Java syntactical different. Our .NET syntactical different. Java syntax can understand only Java compilers. .NET can understand only .NET compilers. Okay, .NET language code, Java compilers can understand? Huh? No. Every language is having its own compilers and those are only understand. So how we can say Java .NET different, but both are having same concepts, but way of presentation, way of writing syntactical specifications are different. Same as you're also blind, you in your mind, all of you keep it up. Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL. These are the top 3 products the people are using in industry, but every product is a different. But in this all having a same concepts we are learning, but where it is different, syntactical specifications different. Oracle is having its own data types. The data types cannot use into server and MySQL. MySQL is having its own data types that I can't use into Oracle. Oracle is having its own functions that I can't use into server and MySQL. Server is having own function that I can't use into Oracle into MySQL. So every database is having its own data types, its own functions, its own operators, its own syntactical specifications, okay, its own characteristics. Okay, but concepts wise same, but implementation wise difference. And the difference also not big and much. Okay, Oracle, SQL Server, MS SQL, in these 3 databases, if you have a good knowledge in any one of them, then remaining 2 you can handle. Okay, suppose you have a good knowledge on Oracle, then SQL Server, MySQL, you can easily handle. Okay, now suppose you have a MySQL knowledge, you can handle these 2. If you have a SQL Server knowledge, you can handle Oracle and MySQL. But the difference is not a major, the difference is very minor differences, very slight differences. And those minor differences, if you identify, then it was very, you can handle Oracle, SQL Server, and also MySQL. Okay, the difference is not a major, the difference is very minor differences. Where is different? The simple point, if you catch it now, then the 3 databases can easily handle. Understand now? But in these 3 databases, we have a lot of scope to learn, and so many futures are there under Oracle. That's why Oracle is the #1 database product in real-time industries. Okay, now? So when you compare to server, compared to MySQL, it was having the more futures, and some futures maybe it is not available in MySQL and SQL servers. Okay, so that kind of the more scope and more knowledge we are learning Oracle. That's why Oracle, once you handle, means you can handle any database in real-time industry. Because of the reason Oracle is very toughest database in real time. If that toughest database, if you handle, then remaining databases are very, very easy for you. Okay, now? Right. So this is, again, I'm telling the differences, and don't confuse what you wanted, that database you should learn. Okay, so don't confuse here, but these are the top 3 databases. In this, any one you learn, it can be managed to remaining 2. Okay, now? Right. And now, today, the topic number 2. What is my topic number today? Yes, topic 2, we are learning about Oracle. Okay, now take it out. The last people, is it okay for this font size? Last people. Clear? Huh? Font size is okay? Expand. Okay. Now you can see? Okay, now? Right. So now my topic number 2. So now text editing, Oracle. So now we want to know about what is what. Now we will discuss. Now tell me, guys. So here I'm asking to you, and you just tell that. So what is that here? Now tell me, based on this knowledge, based on this information, now what you say? Oracle is a ORDBMS or ORDBMS or ODBMS? ORDBMS. So same point I'm saying here. Same point I'm saying. What I'm saying here? Oracle, right on, is a RDBMS. RDBMS in the bracket, Object Relational Database Management System product. Okay, it was RDBMS or ORDBMS product, or else even you can say it is a one of the database software. It is a one of the database software, or else you can say we called as what? It is a backend tool. It is called as what now? Backend tool. Okay, backend tool from which people was introduced here? Oracle Corporation people. Oracle Corporation people. Okay, Oracle Corporation people was introduced here from Oracle Corporation. In which year? First one, 1979. It was introduced by Oracle Corporation people. So it's one of the most popular RDBMS products in world, that is Oracle. So Oracle, what is Oracle? Oracle is a RDBMS. In the RDBMS, which part? Object Relational Product, or else database software also you can say, or else backend tool also you can say. And this backend tool inviting and introducing, who was introduced here? Oracle Corporation people in the year of 1979. This is, and the purpose of this software, what we can do with this Oracle means, so now write down, it is used to store data or information permanently. Data or information permanently. Here permanently means where we can store with the help of this software means I can store under hard disk. Now tell me, hard disk is a temporary storage or permanent storage? Permanent storage. So our Oracle software is used to store your data or information permanently. Permanently means what now? That means hard disk. Okay, and permanently, and not only permanent, along with which manner? Security manner. Okay, so storage of data is not a big matter. I can store my data into books and papers, flat files, all are there. But what is the most important point in the database means it will give a secured also. The data can be security. So that is what the purpose of Oracle software. And now, so this software, when I want to use to store my data or information of a particular business, of a particular organizations. Okay, so if I want to use here, first this software should be deployed. So whenever you want to deploy your Oracle software, so in which platforms are supported means Oracle can be deployed on any platforms. The platform is nothing but operating system. So any operating system will be supported to deploy your Oracle application or software. Like Windows, you can deploy in Windows. You can deploy in Linux. You can deploy on Unix. You can deploy in Mac. You can deploy in Solaris. You can deploy in OSD. You can deploy in OXD. There are so many operating systems which was there in the real time. In any operating system, you can deploy your Oracle software. Okay. So now tell me guys here, if my application can be deployed in any operating system, then the type of application is a platform independent or platform dependent? Platform independent. For example, your Java. Java is what? Platform independent. Pura? Yes. Python? Platform independent. .NET also platform independent. So here Oracle is also platform independent. So that means what we can say, it can deploy. It can deploy. So your deploy means what now? What does it mean by deploy? Install. Don't confuse. Okay, deploy means install. It can deploy in any OS that is called as a operating systems. Any operating systems. Any operating system. Like, what is that? We said Windows. We use what now? Linux. We use what now? Unix. We use what now? Mac. We use what now? Solaris. okay, etc. Okay, so by this reason, what you say, so that Oracle is a, what we want to say, platform, okay, independent, okay, independent, and an RDBMS product, an RDBMS product. Okay, na? So this is one more point about your Oracle. Okay, right. So these are the main points should be remembered about what is Oracle. Okay, na? What is Oracle? These main points and purpose of Oracle, and Oracle application can be deployed into any operating system, and it is a platform independent. Dependent means if anybody asks you, you can say it's a pure independent. Okay, na? Right. And later, guys, here from the 1979, the Oracle Corporation people, whatever it was introduced here, in 1979, from there 1979 to the 2022. So in these many years, how many number of versions was introducing by Oracle Corporation people, and each version, what kind of features are introduced here, what are those, and version to version differences, what, like you are listening, like Oracle 8i, Oracle 9i, Oracle 10G, Oracle 11G, Oracle 12C, Oracle 18C, Oracle 19C, and we have a very, very latest version is what now? Oracle 21C. Okay, na? But here, what is I, sir? What is G, sir? What is C, sir? Okay, what it means in these versions, and what are those? That all we can go to discuss here. So now I want to take here versions of Oracle. Exciting versions of Oracle. So I'm going to take from Oracle 1.02. Okay, so we are using what we are using here in our course, Oracle 19C version. So Oracle 1.02, Oracle 19C version. So I will show you the differences and features in each version. Let me check it out. So just come back here. Okay, so I'm reading that one by one version. Just observe here. Okay, and come back now. So you have the complete the information about your versions, and this font size is okay, guys. Last people, is it okay for you? Yes. So now we can see. So here I was given some tabular format, the complete information about your versions. Don't write. Okay, first listen. I will share this document to you. Okay, na? Right. So, but listen and differences and what kind of features observe. And these all features I will show you in my classes with practical examples. Okay, na? Right. So now, so here I was taken here, year, version, and features. And the first version, 1979, the Oracle Corporation people was introduced. The first version of Oracle was in 1979. And the version name was given by Oracle Corporation people, Oracle 1.0. And this is my first version, but it is not public release. So that means this version was introduced by people and they used it under their premises. That means internally they used that, but the database is not going to be released in the market. Okay, so now, and the first release in market, first version, which version is released in the market means 2.0. And it was 1980s, the people was introduced here, Oracle 2.0. And in this features, what kind of features we have here? The first public released here. It's open market. It was released here. And with what kind of functionalities? It means basic SQL functionalities like DDL commands, DML commands, DQL commands, yes or no? DQL, DCL. So with the basic fundamental commands they introduced here to data storage, data manipulation, data retrieval, data deleted. These are the 4 operations. Okay, now that is called the basic functionalities. And later, in 1982, Oracle 3.0, it's called as my first portable database. What does it mean by portable? Portable means the moving locations from one to another. So you can go to use anywhere, not only in organization premises, out of the organization premises also, we can easily move it. So that kind of database products are available from 1982 Oracle 3.0. And after that, 1984, Oracle 4.0. So in this, the new feature was introduced here, read consistency. So here I discussed with you in the last demo classes, data inconsistency, data consistency. Data inconsistency means what now? If the same data, when I save into multiple files, if one file data can be modified, the corresponding data file cannot be modified. In that cases, what happened? Data will be showing different types. Okay, in that way, I can't say which is correct, which is wrong. Okay, so, but that kind of problems we can overcome by using of what now? Consistency method. Consistency means, for example, file 1, so consistency means file number 2. If your file number 1, suppose you have some name, okay, here X was there, and here also in file 2, okay, we have a X. That means the same name I save in these 2 files, same name I saved. In file 1, I save my data X. In file 2 also, I save my data X. But what we said, once you want to change any one of the file, suppose I want to change your file 1 X data, if I change as Y, then here also it will be changed. Yeah, but here it's changing? No, it is not changes. When it is not changes, it is called as what now? Inconsistency we called. Data inconsistency. That means in this X or Y, which is my correct data, which is my accurate data, I can't say, I can't find. Yes or no? This is inconsistency. But what happened? We have a X here and we have a X here. Okay, in these 2 files, if any one file data, if you change, automatically the second file also affected. Suppose here if I want to change as Y, and here also automatically change. And this is called as what now? Consistency. It's the simplest example I explained. Now understand all of you. Consistency and inconsistency. So the kind of inconsistency is there. So that avoided by using consistency. Now tell me, here Y, here Y. Then if I'm asking, what is your information? What is your name means? You are saying that Y only. Because here there is no confusion to me. Yes or no? So this kind of maintenance of data into multiple copies is called as what now? Consistency data we called. Okay, so, but that kind of features was introduced by people in which area? So 4.0, the consistency methods are introduced by people. Okay, and then later on, 1986 Oracle 5.0. And in this version, the first introducing what now? Client server architectures. That means one client application is integrated with your server, database server. But previously, from 1.0 to 4.0, we have only server. There is no client integrations. The client application integrated with which version here? 5.0. It means that from 1.0 to 4.0, there is no client server architecture. Yes or no? So we have only server is there, server application only there, but there is no client applications. The client applications introducing from the version of 5.0, and from here onwards, so much the variation, so many features, so many the transactions, the different types of implementations are started. Okay, so that means so many people saying that 5.0 version onwards, Oracle was having more features to interaction between client and servers. Okay, so now that was introduced here. And what is client server? I will explain after this class. Okay, now, right. And next one is 1988, Oracle 6.0. And Oracle 6.0, in this version, the people was introduced another language. That language is called as what now? PLSQL. Okay, so this is even though called as extension of SQL language. Okay, because of reason from 1.0, what it was 2.0, what it was introduced SQL. So 2.0 to 5.0, we have only SQL language, but we don't have any PLSQL language. And PLSQL language was introducing from which version? 6.0. And this language also we are learning in our course. Okay, right. And 1992, Oracle 7.0, in this so many features are introduced by Oracle Corporation people. In that, integrity constants are there, like primary key, foreign key relations are introduced, normalizations are introduced, and varchar data type changed into varchar 2. So many people are asking, sir, what is the differences between varchar and varchar 2? Varchar 2, both are same, but varchar is called as what now? Third party tool data type, and varchar 2 is called as its own product of Oracle. Okay, so that means up to 6.0, Oracle people was depends on varchar. Okay, so that means it is a third party tools. But when 7.0, the Oracle Corporation people was introducing its own data type, that is called as a varchar 2. Okay, and even though some people saying that this is an extension of varchar. Okay, it means that Oracle 7.0, there is no varchar data type. The varchar data type is replaced with the varchar 2 data type. Okay, now, right. So now that is what. And later, along with that, some other and advanced features like stored procedures, stored functions, and triggers. So these are introducing into 7.0. And this is all I will discuss in our classes. Okay, now, right. In 1997, Oracle 8.0, in this object-oriented features like a function overloading, procedures overloading, method overloadings that was introduced here, and table partitions, a table how to split into number of parts, number of units. Okay, that was, and instead of trigger concept is introduced here. And later, 1998, Oracle 8i was introduced. Here I stands for what now? Internet. So that means up to 8.0, there is no multimedia operations which was done under Oracle. From 1.0 to 8.0, there is no multimedia operations. But Oracle 8i onwards, they introducing multimedia operations. What is multimedia? Means from Oracle 8i onwards, I can store image files, audio files, and video files. That means 8i before, there is no chance and there is no storage locations like I can store my images, I can store my audio files, I can store my video files. So these are not possible before 8i. From 8i onwards, the multimedia operations also introduced in our Oracle. That's why here I stands for internet. Internet means multimedia. In multimedia operations, image file I can save audio files, I can save video files in my database memories. And along with that internet applications, we're introducing some methods like roll-up, cube methods. Columns are increased for a table up to 1000. That means the storage capacities are increasing in your table from up to what now? 1000 they increased. And that is what 8i. And the 8i extension is called as a 9i. 9i is not a new product. It is just a extension product. And it was introduced in 2001, Oracle 9i. In this, they introducing one of the method renaming of columns. The columns how to rename. Before it is not there, but from here onwards, that kind of command was introduced here. And along with that, we have ANSI joins. Okay, that means before 9i, we have a non-ANSI joins are there, but there is no ANSI joins. Then you have a question, what is the differences between ANSI and non-ANSI? Okay, now, so these concepts we will discuss under joins topics. Okay, and after that 2004, the next new product was introducing what now? 10G. Yes, G stands for grid technology. So that means what is the mean by grid? Grid means what? Simple guys here. Having only one centralized database server. Okay, so having in the one centralized database server, okay, in the system is one centralized database server. To this centralized database servers, we can communicate with the multiple client applications. So that means client number 1, client number 2, client number 3, client number 4. So this is called as a grid technology. Okay, so that means multiple clients can interact with your centralized databases. So that kind of the new feature was introduced into 10G, and along with that, introducing some admin side operations like a security related operations, flashback queries, indicate of classes, and regular expressions. So these are the features which was there. And 10G extension is called as what now? 11G. And 11G, they use the read-only tables, virtual tables, integer data type using sequencers, enable, disable your triggers. Okay, that features are there into 11G. And after that, the new product of Oracle, that's called as what now? 12C. Yes, C stands for what now? Cloud technologies. And of course, nowadays you know that cloud computing. Yes or no? Yes, and very famous that nowadays cloud computing. So now my Oracle applications are now possible to integrate it with the cloud computings. Okay, that was happening from which version? From 12 onwards, the integrations are introduced here. So how a Oracle database application, I need to integrate with my clouds. Okay, that kind of feature was there in this. And along with that, the truncate table cascades, multiple indexes, how to create on a table, invisible columns, sequence sessions, and a new auto increment by using identity. Okay, and the what next? 12C. 12C extension is called as what now? 18C. In 18C, what it was introducing here, the polymorphic table functions, active directory integrations. Okay, and 18C extension is what now? 12C. And the 12C, it was introduced what now? Active data graph, DML redirections, atomic index creations, and SQL queries on object stores. Okay, now? So that means up to here, and very latest version is what now? 21C. But remember one thing present in industries in real time, even though very few and very less companies are using 19C, but still so many companies are they're working on either 11G or 12C. Suppose in my company, I'm using 12C. In my Samyuta Info Solutions, we are using which version? 12C. And you are asking question, sir, why sir, already 1819C is there, but why you people are using 12C in your company? That kind of doubt is there. Okay, yes, the doubt is simple guys here. Okay, the reason is what now? Okay, so nowadays in real time, if any new latest version is come out, not immediately will go to use it by people, and especially clients will not prefer immediately. Why sir? For example, now I'm working 12C. Okay, my client requirements we are developing by using 12C. Suppose one project came to my company and that client was saying that these requirements to develop by using 19C. Then what it was happen here? First, in my company, I want to check, is there any employee is having the knowledge of 19C or not? Okay, so without having knowledge of employee, can I take my project and to give it us to assign to the people they can develop? No, because they don't know what it was there in the 19C. If any suddenly when bug is come, when error is come at the time of development, how they can solve it? How they can solve it without having knowledge? So when you have a knowledge, then we can know that this error, why it is came. Without knowledge, you can't. So that's why very latest versions, sir, the people will not that much prefer to use in your projects immediately because of reason it's called as a risk factor. The client never take a risk because a project we are developing, okay, the client was investing how much here? Crores of money. So that's why he will to take a, okay, what? Security, but he don't want to take a risk. If anything is happened now, entire your project will be collapsed now, then what happened? The crores of money will lost by client. Okay, so that's why very latest versions not immediately using in real time. It will take some time, feedback, is it good or bad, working or not, features are there, any additional features are there, which is useful or not. These all are going to be comparing by people, and after that they will be slowly started to implementation. Okay, now, so that why means you can ask anybody, only the thing is what now? Clients never take any risk factors. Okay, now, right. So anyway, so now these are the 19C up to 19C, and in each version, what kind of the features was introducing by your Oracle people. Okay, now, so these are versions, and each feature as per our concepts basis, all we are going to be checked out. Okay, now, right. And now these are the versions. And the next one is called as text hiding. Now I want to, so working with Oracle. Okay, the document I'm sharing to you, the version document. Now text editing, working with Oracle. Okay, now let me see. So whenever you want to work with Oracle, okay, first of all, we should know that Oracle, how to download and how to install. Okay, and before download, before installation, first we should know the awareness of Oracle what now, how many editions are available in this software and which edition we are using in our classes in real time, which editions are using by people. So that is also most important thing to know it. Yes or no? Now we can see Oracle software, okay, is available, okay, is available in two editions. This is most important. Available in two editions. Okay, the first edition we called as, guys, here Oracle Express Edition, Oracle Express Edition, and second one we called as Oracle Enterprise Edition, Oracle Enterprise Edition. So now if anybody asks you, your Oracle software is available in how many editions? Two editions. One is Express, one is Enterprise Edition. Now we are observed. Which software I want to install, sir? If I install Oracle Express Edition software, what it was happen? If I install Oracle Enterprise software, what happened? Okay, let me see. Oracle Express Edition, okay, simply we called as, guys, here. These editions and these softwares are not full-fledged here. It supporting, okay, supporting partially, okay, otherwise partial features. Partial features. Partial means, what does it mean by partial? Partial means all features are or few features are. Few features only support. Okay, Oracle Express Edition never supporting all the features which was supported under Oracle. Okay, these Express Editions are partially supporting. Okay, and which kind of features I cannot use in this means some examples for your idea purpose. You are asking, sir, which kind of features I cannot implement? Means, okay, so these kind of features are not supported. What are those? First one we called as a recycle bin. Okay, recycle bin feature. Now we are using flashback command. We are using purge statements, and we are using, okay, partition tables. Okay, partition tables, etc. So these are these kind of features I cannot see in my Express Edition, so are not allowed. Okay, are not allowed. Like these are the some examples which was not supporting under Express. And come to Oracle Enterprise Edition. So Oracle Enterprise Edition, it's supporting complete features of Oracle. Okay, it supports, okay, supports all features. All features. Okay, now all kind of whatever it was there in Oracle subject, in Oracle features, all are I can implement under which software? Which software? Enterprise Edition software. Okay, now in Enterprise Edition software, I can implement all features I can implement. Okay, so now tell me, in this two, which I want to use? Are you using Express Edition or Enterprise Edition? Enterprise Edition is best one for us, because if you want to implement every practicing feature, if you want to implement now, you can use what now? Enterprise Edition. And who already have a Express Edition software, so please, those people will be immediately uninstalled, because whatever I'm teaching in my classes, in the so many features you cannot implement into Express Edition, and you people will be confused. Okay, now, sir, you're asking like, sir, this was working in your Oracle database, but it is not working in my Oracle database, sir. Why, sir? Why, sir, means I'm using Enterprise, you are using Express Edition. If two different tools additions, if I'm using, so much confusion. So that's why all of you use what now? Enterprise. And in real time also, what they will be prefer? Enterprise editions are preferring in development area also. Okay, now? Right. So this is better. And in my classes also, I'm using which version? Enterprise edition. Okay. Now the question is, how to download? Don't write, just observe. How to download? Which version? Oracle 19C. What is that? Enterprise edition software. This is my first thing. Okay, now this is my first thing. So how to do this one? And the second one is how to. Okay, so install. How to install Oracle 19C Enterprise. Okay, Enterprise edition software. Okay, now? Right. So these are the most important things, guys, here to do. And once you successfully downloaded and once you successfully install, then the point is when you want to install your Oracle software internally in my computer, what it was happen. Okay, now? So when I'm using this software, when I install the software in my laptops or in my desktops, yes or no? So internally, what it was happening. Okay, so first I will discuss with you what it was happening here, and later we will see downloading process as well as installation process. And here observe. So otherwise, first I want to show download and installation. Tell me, guys, as per sequence, first I'm showing downloading, later installation, after installation, internal mechanism. This is hierarchy good now? Yes, okay. So how to download first Oracle software here, observe. So you have here, okay, I have a direct link, guys, here. So you don't want to do any searching here. So I already prepared. So direct link I was there. So this link you just copy paste. So https://www.oracle.com. It is an official website. Okay, now in/database technologies and which version here? Oracle version. So first observe, guys, here complete process I'm showing to you. Then this link also I forward to you, and you people should be go and download. Okay, now? Right. So carefully observe. So go to open any web browser. You can take Google Chrome, what you can say. And now come out and copy paste your link. So I just copy paste this link, guys, here. Let me see, I will enter into my Oracle website. Okay, now? Right. In Oracle website, carefully observe, there are so many types of databases are there. Like you have your grid infrastructures, and we have a global services manager, gateways. Okay, so many are there. But you don't want to touch this, all the things. And the first you can touch what now? Oracle 19C for Microsoft Windows 64-bit. And one more thing. Before you want to install this one, first you have to check out your laptop is 62 or 32. And of course, nowadays, any laptop by default, 64 only, 32-bit operating systems are not available in the market. Almost everything is what now? 64-bit only. And this software which you downloaded now, this software, if I want to install properly in my laptops, then my laptop must be 64-bit only. Suppose your laptop is a 32-bit and you are trying to installing 64-bit OS, 64-bit Oracle, then it is never allowed. It was showing some errors. So that is also most important. Okay, now? Right. I will tell you what kind of hardware requirements you need for installation of Oracle 19C. Okay. Now you are observed. So first you have to go this direct link and you just give it in the URL address. And it was open your website, is the official website. And the first link only you have to download. Don't download this one. So many people, this one also downloaded, but this is not our database here. Okay. This is our, okay, 19C. And now here link was there. Can you find out? Yes or no? Yeah, it's a download link was there. What is that? Windows 64-bit, Windows operating system 64-bit, so and so. Okay, na? And it is a GIF format, it was there. So it is a GIF format, it was there. And now you just come out and click on this link button. What it was happening, you can see. When I was click on this, okay, it was asking to me the permission. What is the permission? You must accept Oracle license agreement to download this software. And what do you want to say? Here one, what we can say, checkbox is there. So this checkbox should be activate now and download your software. Okay, now, right. And now I just, okay, activated my checkbox. Activated, yes. And after that, you can see the download button will be, okay, it's made into green color mark. Okay. And now I want to click on this button. So click on here. Yes. And once you click on here, it's not directly you can go to download. It was asking to me what? Oracle account sign in. So of course, we don't have any account for Oracle site. So that's what we want to do. Okay. Here what we want to do, create one account. So come down and here have a create account. So open this create account. Okay. After open this create account, okay, it was some registration form. It will be open. And in this registration form, you need to fulfill this, all the details. Have a patience here. Okay, good. So now mail ID, something, x@gmail.com. And here one more thing is what now, whatever your mail ID is, whatever the details you entered, it's not necessary to give a genuine details. Don't give genuine details. It's give some fake details. Okay, now? Right. So x@gmail.com, my password so-and-so, my confirm password so-and-so. Okay. And country, India. Okay. If you want to select your country, Iceland also accepted. No problem. So my first name is so-and-so. Okay. Suppose my first name is Sudhakar and last name is, for example, some L something. Okay. Job title, you can enter software engineer. And work phone, you can give any phone number, no problem. And your personal phone numbers, don't give it. And company name, Naresh IT. My company name is Naresh IT. You can give address. What is that address? Hyderabad. And the city, Hyderabad. Zip postal, something. Zip code, 12345678. And all details you can enter. Okay. After entering this all details, you just go to what? Create account. So once your account is created, and immediately your download process will be started. Once create account is created successfully, then automatically download is started. Okay, now, right. So how it was downloading means it was downloading in the format of which format here? Observe. Which format it was downloaded, guys, here? Its first step is download. After account is successfully created, automatically download started. And the downloading is having which folder? ZIP folder. And this ZIP folder, what you want to do? Unzip, or else we can say extract. And after unzip or extract, then we follow some following video. That is called the installation video. Okay, now? Right. So this is the direct link, guys, here. So everyone should use this link and download your software. Okay. And now this link, all of you, if you want it, write down, better to take. And today night, or if you have a free time, okay, go to download first your software. Okay. And after I will show you tomorrow how to install. Okay, now take this one, all of you. And online people, I'm going to give this one into chat box. Online people. So I copy paste this link into chat box, guys, online people. So please take and download today. And tomorrow I will show you how to install this. Okay. So online people, just you have to take this. Online people, go to check your chat box. Go to check your chat box. So got it? Link got it? Online people, say yes or no. Say yes or no. Okay. So take that link. And today you try to, whatever I said, the procedure. Okay. Already remember now? Yes. Click on that link. It will be open. Sign on. Okay. Login form. And you don't have a login details. Create account. enter details, create account button, and automatically download will be started. Okay. Online people, you also do like this. Okay, na? Right. After downloaded, if you have an idea, you can do this action. If you don't have an idea, keep it that download software. Tomorrow I will tell you. Okay, what you want to do. Yes or no? So, okay, guys. So this is download process link I have to use. Okay, offline people write down. Take this link, all of you. Otherwise, better do one thing here for time saving. Lelo, screenshot lelo. All of you take down screenshot. It's a better idea, na? Time saving. Write down. Screenshot lelo. Take it all of you, screenshot. That's enough. Screenshot, okay? Clear? Okay, right. So in this session, okay, just the introduction part, little bit introduction, we started Oracle. And this is, I show you guys, up to here you did. Okay, so download and keep that software into laptop. And if it is possible, if anybody have a laptops here, you can bring tomorrow. While I'm showing installation, you also follow step by step. If it is possible, you can do here itself in classroom. Clear na? Otherwise, sir, bringing laptop is somewhat difficult to me, sir. Because I don't want to, what we can say, to bring out my laptop. It's very high, very weight, sir. I can't handle that. So I can't bring it. So your wish, you bring, otherwise not. But I'm showing that installation tomorrow and complete installation after internal process we will discuss. Clear all of you? Come on, guys. Today, all of you clear? Come on. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. And we will meet on tomorrow. Okay? Right, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Boys, girls, wait. Boys, you leave first. The first priority only. And online students having any doubts, stay there. Having doubts, stay there. If there is no doubts, log out. Online people. So online people have any doubts? Okay. Send your doubts, guys, in chat box.
Like this,
Something you can give some password, like whatever it was asking, na? So upper letter, lowercase letter.
mail password, any password I can give.
Any password you can give.
Any password.
Your mail password also give it, no problem. Okay. Yeah, Sri also. That also I will tell you how to uninstall Oracle. Okay, na? Right. But wait for that. I will tell you maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Okay, na? Right. Ali is not required a genuine email. Okay, so create one fake email. Ali, create one fake email. That's enough. Okay, na? Right. Here, your password of whatever you created here, in that password, you should have a one uppercase letter, lowercase letter, at least one